gosh, what an absolutely
That's
massive
why we
play to
open
start
our
the
game.
game.
Is
Is he going to get the one
save
shot? He
line
gets the
one.
one-hit KO!
Hey everybody, welcome to Pokemon Feet, Pokemon facts, Easter eggs, and trivia. I'm going to try to teach you something you don't know about the Pokemon series, but if I fail, whatever. Let's do it. Welcome back everybody! First up, let's talk about a glitch. You all remember roaming Pokemon, I'm sure. They fly around from route to route, and you have to try and chance encounter them. Well, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, if a roaming Pokemon uses Roar to flee from battle, that Pokemon would disappear from the game permanently. That sucks. Do you happen to recall that weird contraption known as the Poketch in Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl? There's an old lady in Oreburgh City that states that blue and pink are the only colors that are produced by the Poketch company. And yet Barry has an orange one. Huh. Dragonite is totally a fan favorite. In fact, it's even my housemate's favorite Pokemon. And yet if you look at it, you might wonder how such a big creature can be held up by such tiny little wings. Well, the truth is, Dragonite's wings can double in size when it flies. It probably physically still doesn't make sense, but whatever. This next fact comes in purely as a theory, but if you've ever played the Earthbound series, there's a decent chance you may have noticed this little similarity. There's quite a decent resemblance between Gygus' sprite in Earthbound Beginnings and Mewtwo. Both display powerful psychic powers, as well as the fact that Ape Inc., the company that worked on Earthbound Beginnings, later became Creatures Inc., who are one of the main developers of the Pokemon series. So perhaps it's a potential throwback. Either way, it's pretty neat. Sandslash is one of the few pure ground-type Pokemon in the first generation, and yet it didn't learn any damage-dealing ground-type moves via level up until Generation 3. Wow. Another strange Pokemon occurrence involves Delibird. If its terrible base stats weren't enough, the hidden ability this Pokemon received, which was Insomnia, has the same exact effect as another of its regular abilities, which is Vital Spirit. Kick them while they're down, Game Freak. Why don't ya? Assist is a neat move that has a Pokemon use one of the moves of another Pokemon in the player's party, albeit randomly. Well, there's a glitch in Black and White where when Assist was used, the Pokemon could actually use the moves of an unhatched egg. But when you think about it, I'm sure that was actually quite helpful for breeding purposes. In regards to Charon's character design, Sugimori has said that his intention was to portray Charon as an intelligent guy who's earnest and inflexible, while his jacket is made to look like one worn by class presidents to emphasize these traits. I assume this is something that happens in Japan more often than in America, seeing as none of my own personal class presidents have ever worn a special jacket before, but it's pretty neat nonetheless. Any gaming system has its limitations. In Pokemon Platinum, Hearthome City seems to push the limits of what the DS can actually handle, and that's why the game tends to lag a little bit when the player runs outside of a building or is biking around. And to finish up this week, let's do one more glitch. In the English version of Pokemon Gold and Silver, when the player listens to a certain Pokemon cry before using the coin case, the game will glitch out, allowing you to do a number of really cool things, which include warping to Mount Silver while enabling Red at the same time, or even obtaining a Celebi. Pretty neat. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Pokemon Feet. If you liked it, feel free to let me know with a like or a comment. Both of those are pretty freaking amazing. And if you think you could put up with me again, maybe even hit that subscribe button. I don't know, optional, but it'd be pretty cool. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this week. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope to see you next time on another episode of Pokemon Feet.
Foot.
Gigalith!
Foot.